Hallo, willkommen zurück. Wir sind aktuell ohnmächtig, denn im letzten Part haben wir das erste Trial of Death begonnen. Und es war das Prisoner's Dilemma, auch genannt das Salary Game, gegen Kami. Ratet mal, wer verloren hat. Wir! Woo! Kami hat uns in der ersten Runde betrogen und danach hatten wir keine wirkliche Chance mehr. Und jetzt gehen wir Runde 2. Ohne Vor- und Nachteil. Aber wir gehen rein. Und Kami ist sicher. Mal schauen, wer es noch nicht geschafft hat. I wake up at the table. Oh, Marie. Ja, okay. Ich hab's. Ja, an die habe ich gedacht, nämlich. Oh, es haben echt viel. Warte. Ich überlege gerade, wie viele es sind. Hier sind 6 und da waren 5. 11. Wer hat dann gewonnen? Wer hat gewonnen? Ich überlege gerade. Wer hat gewonnen? Wer hat gewonnen? Oh. Ja, ich sehe, wer gewonnen hat. Auf jeden Fall hat Caesar gewonnen. Auf jeden Fall. Kurz gucken. We're in a big red room with a huge chandelier hanging above. What's going on? Also Caesar hat gewonnen. Wir wissen, dass Kami gewonnen hat. Die Okkultisten hat gewonnen. Auf jeden Fall. Das sind 3. Es müssen noch 2 fehlen, die auch gewonnen haben. Wer könnte noch so clever sein? Oh, der mit den Overalls hat auch gewonnen. Soweit ich es richtig sehe.
What's going on?
I guess it must be that second game. So what are we going to play?
First thing first, who's actually here? I know everyone has split up into pairs and had to play that weird salary game.
So I guess everyone here either got betrayed or had a tie. That is correct. Once again, Principalities, mechanical voice, echo through the room. All of you participated in the salary game with varying results. 8 pairs entered. And eventually 16 was cut down to 11. Ja, 5. Falsch. Kami, die Okkultistin, Oliver, habe ich noch gehabt, Caesar und einer fehlt noch.
So 5 people here were able to win the games. That means that there were 3 ties.
That is correct. I will now display the results of the games. Ach, schön! The screen featuring Principality suddenly changes. Ach, da steht's. Ach, er hat auch gewonnen. Ja. Wer ist das? Ich überlege, wer es sein könnte. Okay, warte kurz. Da, Boss Wins, ja. Boss Wins. Oh, Employee hat gewonnen. Okay. Sie hat ihn outsmart. Ist das Ash? Nee, das ist Ash. Ach, das ist der mit dem Schnurrbart. Okay. Low Tie. Boss Wins, ja. Da hat Oliver gewonnen. Low Tie. Die wollten sich gegenseitig betrügen. Boss Wins. Caesar. Gegen Mary. Okay. High Tie. High Tie. Wer ist da der Boss gewesen? Ich überlege, wer es ist. Wer ist das? Hä? Bin ich gerade dumm? I will now show you who has entered the game. Ja, das weiß ich. Alles gut. Ich weiß, wer gewonnen hat. Aber ich frage mich, wer es mal ist. Warum weiß ich gerade nicht, wer es ist? Bin ich gerade doof? Unten ist die Okkultistin, Oliver, Kami, Caesar und... Wer bist du? Ach, der... Ah, doch. Der mit dem Akzent, den ich mal Akzent gebe. Der ist das, genau. So the ones who were betrayed were me, Hunter, Ricardo, Marie and Victoria. And it looks like Kami, Oliver, Tamako, Caesar and August will to get out of playing the game. As for ties, it looks like Ford, Chet, Kaiju, Koji and Leona were all able to get high ties, so they'll get some kind of advantage. And finally, it looks like Ash and Coco betrayed each other and got a low tie. I wonder what the disadvantage will be.
So, what are the advantages and disadvantages? 4 and I got a high tie, so we should get an advantage, right?
First, I need to explain the rules of the game. The game is called Sudden Death Cheat, and it's played with the standard 52 card deck of playing cards on 1 joker. For those of you that were deceived in the salary game, this may be a challenge for you, as it is a game by deception. The deck will be distributed among the 11 of you, prioritizing those with low ties and those who were betrayed. The player with the Ace of Hearts will put down their card face down in the center table. This is where the advantages and disadvantages come in. In normal games of cheat, players will place down the card that is a number higher or lower than the one just placed. It will be face down and the player will declare it out loud. Additionally, if you have multiples of the same number in different suits, such as 2 of clubs and 2 of diamonds, you may place both of them and declare that you place 2 2s. An example of the game would be someone placing down a 3. This means that the player clockwise will have to place either a 2 or a 4.
So, suit doesn't matter?
That is correct.
But what happens if you don't have a 2 or 4?
That is where the name cheat comes from. Since cards are placed face down, there's no way to tell what card is actually being placed. If it is your turn and you don't have the cards you need, you will be forced to lie. After someone has placed a card, anyone can accuse them of lying until the next player places a card. If someone is suspicious of a player lying, they may declare cheat, and the card will be flipped over. If the card was indeed lied about, then the liar will take the cards on the table and add them to the hand. However, if the accuser was incorrect and the player was being honest about the card, then the accuser will add the cards on the table to the hand.
But how do advantages and disadvantages tie in?
As I've explained, in a normal game, players may either go up or down. The order from lowest to highest is Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, and King. The goal is to get rid of all of your cards. In common variations of the game, you may go up 1 rank or down 1 rank. However, in this game, where there are players with advantages and disadvantages, the rules have changed. For those of you with advantages, not only may you place a card above or below, but also a card equal to. That means, if a 4 has been placed, those with advantages may place a 3, a 4, or a 5, whereas regular players may only place a 3 or a 5. This means there will be a lower chance of dealing with situations where lying is necessary, so there will be less risk. Those of you with high ties will also be exempt from another rule that will be explained later. Now, where those with high ties get more options, those with low ties will get less. For the 2 of you with low ties, you may only place cards a rank higher than the previously placed card, so you only get 1 option. This means that there are more situations where you will have to lie, meaning there will be more risk.
Are you serious right now? That's totally be us.
Was passiert, wenn schon ein Ace liegt? Falsch. Was passiert, wenn schon ein König liegt? Weil es geht nicht höher als König. Was mache ich dann?
How do you expect us to win if we have to lie every turn?
This is your punishment for choosing to betray each other.
What about the other rule? The one that the people with high ties are exempt from?
The next rule is what adds the sudden death to sudden death cheat. As it said before, this game is played with Joker. This Joker has the power to end the game in 1 turn. If you get caught lying with the Joker, you instantly lose and face punishment. If you find you have the Joker, you may want to get rid of it as fast as possible, but be sure to do it when you're least likely to be caught. If you plan on surviving the game, you have to place down every card, so you will have to place it down eventually.
Lose instantly? That's messed up.
When all of you are ready, the game will begin.
A wave of tension washes over the table. So we have to get rid of all our cards to win. I guess it's more about not losing than it's about winning. So the last person left, or the one who gets caught lying with the Joker, loses?
It seems as if that's the case. I guess for everyone that didn't tie, we can go up or down.
So low ties get 1 option, high ties get 3 options, and everyone else gets 2. I guess it makes sense.
Consider yourself lucky. You had 3 options while I'm stuck with just 1. I guess it all comes down to who's the best at lying. Who's the best at reading people. Neither of which I'm good at.
But what happens to the loser?
Don't ask stupid questions.
I guess it's pretty obvious, huh?
Let's just do what we can to win. Ultimately, whoever loses. There's nothing we can do about it.
So are we ready to start? Can we wait just a little longer? I just want to wait a bit.
Ugh. Putting it off doesn't help anyone. It's just denying the inevitable. Inevitable. Ich kann das Wort nicht aussprechen. Ich hasse dieses Wort. Inevitable? Ich hasse dieses Wort.
Just give me some time to calm down, asshole. I don't want to play some game where you have to lie to win if I'm gonna be freaking out.
Sure, whatever. Come or not, I doubt anything would change.
Okay, so let me get this straight. For Koji, Leona, and I all have 5 dice, so we can go up, down, or put down a card of the same rank. Then Maya, Hunter, Ricardo, Marie, and Victoria were all betrayed, so they can only go up or down. And then Ash and Coco both betrayed each other. They can only go up.
For some reason, it seems kind of fitting that Ash and Coco have the disadvantages, since the 2 of them give off the vibe that they might be good at lying. I guess the ones that won't be playing with us are Kami, Oliver, Tomoko, Chisa, and August. I wonder if they're watching us right now.
Hey, Leona, are you ready? I think so.
So we can start. Hey, dealer, we're ready. Suddenly, I hear something behind me. I jump at the price and turn around. It's Principality, standing several feet taller than me, with a deck of cards in his hand. Very well then, I shall begin the game. He then proceeds to go around the table, placing cards in front of each of us. The way he moves is uncanny, somehow being both incredibly fluid, while also being extremely precise, delicately placing each of the cards in a small stack. Eventually, he placed the final card in front of Victoria. Hey, we don't have all the same amount of cards.
Yeah, some of us have less cards than others.
That's just the way it has been dealt. The luck of the draw is such that some will end up more adventurous than others. It looks like there aren't enough cards for everyone to get the same amount. So when most people got 5, some of us got only 4. Looks like the ones that got 4 were me, Leona, and Hunter. At least that's a bit of an advantage I have. Geht. Now that all the cards have been dealt, you may inspect your cards. Whoever has the Ace of Hearts may place it. We all pick our cards and look at the cards. Okay. Meine Karten sind gut. It looks like I have a Queen of Clubs, 5 of Hearts, 9 of Clubs, and 10 of Diamonds. I suppose I can't go first. Oh, hey, I have it. Coco places the card face down in the center of the table. 1 Ace of Hearts.
So, are we going clockwise or counterclockwise?
I think he said clockwise, but I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
Since Coco had the Ace of Hearts, let's let her choose.
Guess we'll go clockwise. That seems pretty obvious. So that means the order is Coco, Kuji, Mary, Victoria, Hunter, Leona, me, Ricardo, Chet, 4, Ash, then back to Coco. So it's my turn, and I had a high tie, so I can put down an ace, a 2, or a king, right? That's right. Okay then, I put down 1 too. Gucci plays down a single card. I wonder if he's lying. Probably too early to be calling people out.
Okay, my turn. If Cody put down a 2, then I guess I could put an ace, 2, or 3 since I got a high tie. I guess I'll put down another 2.
Mary places her card down.
I'll put down a 3.
Victoria plays another card. 1, 2.
1 ace.
Leona plays the card down.
Shit. Huh?
I didn't just put on an ace. Why do you say that? Or at least it's not that unlikely, because I put 1 down, but I also have another one. That means there are 2 more out there. But I don't think it's that likely that you have the other one. At least not with 11 of us.
Doesn't it seem like that's leaving too much up to chance?
I guess. Maybe. I already caught it though, so you might as well flip the card.
Whatever.
Leona flips over the card she placed, revealing a queen of diamonds. I love being right.
So does it mean Yona takes the deck?
That will be the rules. Finally, Leona grabs the cards from the table.
Guess I have 8 cards now.
So, it's my turn?
That's right. And Yona said she had an ace, so you gotta play either a king or 2.
A king or 2? Ew. Fuck. I guess I have to lie. Maybe I'll get rid of the 10. Put the 10 face down on the table. 1 king. I look around and gauge the reactions of the others. All of them look like they believe me, thank God. So now I have 3 cards. A 9 of Clubs, 5 of Diamonds and a Queen of Clubs. Ich hätte vielleicht eher die 5 genommen. Oh, okay. Oh, 1 Queen.
1 king.
He looks super nervous. Does that mean he's lying?
Cheat! You totally look like you're lying. You think I'm lying?
Tut nur so.
Well then. Read him and weep.
Ja, das ist ja klar. Offensichtlich ist nie wahr. Chet flips the card to reveal a King of Hearts.
Huh? Then why were you acting so nervous? Like you just said, I was acting. So that's how you're playing this game.
So, does it mean I have to take them? That's right.
Damn it, I totally fell for that.
My turn now, right? I have a high tie, so I put down 1 king. My turn. 1 ace.
Hey, looks like that's 1 round.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. From the look of it, Hunter and Maya both have the least amount of cards with only 3. Then Leona has the most cards with 8, then Koji followed her with 7, and Vanessa has 4. Anyway, I just put on an ace, so I put on 2.
She's probably lying, right? I mean, she only has 1 option, right? Yeah, I bet she's totally lying.
Then call it. But I don't know if you want to risk calling me out with that stack on the middle. What's so special about that stack? Why won't we want to call it? Cause it has a joker in it. Huh? How would you know what unless you put it in? Cause Ash is an idiot. Oh my god, cause Ash is an idiot. What the hell are you talking about? I saw his hand at the beginning of the game. He had the joker. The smartest move would probably be to play it in the first chance he gets and get rid of it early.
Then why didn't you call him on it? That could have ended the game.
Cause if I'm gonna call someone on the joker, I want it to be an accident. If I caught him on that, I would basically be sending him to his death on purpose. Even I'm not heartless enough to throw someone under the bus when it's life or death.
Well, aren't you a freaking saint?
So, any takers? Feel free to call me out. Just know that if you're wrong, you get the joker. I bet she's bluffing. If I'm bluffing, then call it.
Ash, is it true that the joker's in there?
No comment. So is anyone gonna call it? Come on, if you're so sure I'm lying, then call it. Coco looks around the table, staring each of us down. So. If nobody has the gut to do it, then Koji can go. Nobody says anything. 2 3s? Koji puts down 2 cards. I was totally lying, by the way. That stack still probably has the joker in it, though. Also, I put down a 3, so it's got 3 of them in there. That means only one of us has a 3. Anyway, Koji put down 3. Mary, yup.
Okay.
Even if she's just bluffing, the idea that the joker's in the stack right now is enough to put us all on edge. If you falsely call someone out or get called out for lying, you're stuck with the joker. Unless she was lying.
1, 2?
Ich glaube nicht, dass wir noch mit 2 haben.
1 ace. What is it?
I'm an actor. I know acting when I see it. You're trying to look calm when you know what you're trying, which puts you at risk of pulling the joker.
Is that what you think?
It is. However, I'm not sure if I want to risk pulling the joker myself. Who cares? Cheat! Coco's sudden declaration caused us all to jump.
You're really risking it like that? Even after you're the one that declared the joker's in the stack?
What game are you playing?
So you're going to flip the color word. Let's see if that was actually an ace. Whatever, you're right. It was a joke. It was a jack.
Victoria grabs the stack from the center.
So, is the Joker actually in there? It wouldn't be very beneficial to me if I were to tell you that, right? Anyway, I have 10 cards, so I'm at enough of a disadvantage. It's Hunter's turn.
One king?
One queen.
It's back to me, and I have to lie again. I don't have a king or a jack. One jack? I placed down a 9 of clubs.
Cheat. Huh? How did you know? I could see it pretty clearly on your face. Sorry.
I'm a that bit of a liar. I grabbed the stack. Ich habe 3 queens. Whoa, I have 3 queens. I guess it means if someone plays a queen, I can call them on it, and it would most likely be correct. So it's on a jack. I have to play a 10 or a queen. Okay, one 10 then.
1 9. Cheat?
Chet silently grabs the 2 cards from the stack. 1 8.
Cheat.
You're right. Paul grabs the card she had just placed down.
Alright, 1 9.
Cheat. Whatever. Wie geil. Einfach nur 9, okay. 9, okay. 9, okay. Ash grabs the card he had placed just a few seconds ago. Maybe that's why he called cheat on 4. He knew that he would have to lie. Since he had a low tie, he knows people will call him out as much as possible. By having 4 pulled back the cards he had lied about, he comes out of his turn with the same amount of cards instead of having Jane an extra one. Hey Ash, you're being pretty stupid right now. Can you quit calling me stupid? What the hell are you talking about? From your strategy, I could tell you're actually trying to get rid of all your cards. You should give up on that. Huh? That's literally the point of the game. The 2 of us have low ties. That means we're probably gonna get cheat called on us pretty much every turn. There's no way we can win the game by running out of cards. It's stacked against us, but winning isn't really winning in this game. In this game, winning is surviving, and that means not lying with the Joker for us. For us, a smart move would be to get as many cards as possible to that. If we do get the Joker, we won't have to lie, or it'll be more believable if we do. That's easy for you to say. You have 3 cards as opposed to my 4. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm not really practicing what I preach. What is wrong with you? Anyway, that's another round. Ich überlege gerade, wenn du jetzt weißt, dass Victoria den Joker hat, müsstest du nicht bei ihr jedes Mal Cheat sagen? Weil irgendwann muss sie den Joker legen. Und sie darf ja nicht Joker sagen. Also irgendwann hast du recht. Und sie stirbt. Oder? Ja, muss ja. Ja, doch, muss. So after round 2, it looks like Victoria has the most cards, with 10. Then after her is Hunter, who has the least, with only 2. Going down the line, Leona has 7, I have 5, Ricardo has 3, Chet has 5, 4 has 4, lol, Ash has 4, Coco has 3, Kuchi has 5, and Mary has 4. I said none right, well then 1 ton.
Cheat.
Okay, you got me. Coco now grabs the cards. 1 9.
I also have 1 9. 2 10s.
Cheat.
Oh yeah.
Victoria holds up a 10. Shit. Ash grabs the cards. 1 9. Wait. Huh? There's not 2 10s here. There's only 1.
Oh yeah, I tricked you. The game is called Cheat, right?
Is that allowed? Of course it is. If you had caught her out on lying to you before Hunter had gone, you wouldn't have gotten tracked. What? That's totally bull.
Makes sense to me. You could have caught it, but you didn't.
Fairerweise, okay, da muss ich eingreifen. Er hat gesagt Cheat. Das heißt, sie muss die Karten zeigen. Sie hat nur eine gezeigt. Regelgetreu möchte sie beide zeigen. Das heißt, der Cheat wäre aufgeflogen.
You got fucking played, Ash.
Well, if it's established that Ash is a gullible dope, I just put down a 9. Does anyone realize he only has 1 card left? Maybe I should call him out. I really doubt that was actually a 9.
Nah, he's a friend.
I don't want to throw him under the bus.
1 9 then.
I glance at Hunter and see a slight sigh of relief. Oh shit, it's my turn. Leon just played 9.
Damn it. If only Kami and I had cut in high tie, I could have played another line.
Guess I can try and use it anyway.
110.
Cheat.
Come on.
You're a pretty bad liar, Maya.
You better hope you don't get the Joker.
Shut up. Huh?
Don't say things like that about her.
Chill. I just card games, Mark. Why so defensive? I didn't realize you two were so close.
Just leave her alone.
I look over and see Hunter and Marie looking at me, confused. Oh yeah, I still haven't told them about the fact that Four and I know each other.
Let's just get back to the game. We're on 10.
One King. Wir sind bei 10. Wie kann er von... Was? Wie kann er von 10 zu König gehen? Muss er nicht Jack sagen?
2 queens.
Did you just say queen? That's impossible. I have 3 queens. I can call him.
You're lying.
Why do you say that?
Because I have 3 queens.
I hold up my cards proudly.
Dang, I guess you got me.
Chad grabs the stack from the center.
1 king.
Cheat. I have 2 kings.
Nice try.
Four flips the card to reveal that it is in fact a king of diamonds. Kuji takes the card. Does it mean he has 3 kings? Well, look at that. The green-haired girl has monopolized the queens, and the green-haired boy has monopolized the kings.
I guess nobody can play a king or queen unless they actually have it.
Anyway, my turn. 2 turns.
That's another round.
So, where are we now? Going around the table, Coco has 3, Koji has 5, Mary has 3, Victoria has 8, Hunter has 1, Leon has 6, then I have 5. Ricardo has 2, Chad has 8, 4 has 3, and Ash has 6. Wait, and doesn't Victoria potentially have the Joker? That is, unless she passed it to Ash when she tricked him. That would be a pretty risky move, so I'm not sure if she would actually do it. Not to mention if Ash had gotten the Joker, he definitely would have noticed it immediately. So if Coco was telling the truth, and Ash actually got rid of it when he did, then Victoria probably has it. But if that's the case, when will she get rid of it? My turn again. Well done, right? Then let me put on 11.
Cheat?
God has charged. Geil. Ich mache eine 11. 11 gibt es nicht. Coco grabs the cards in the center, putting her total at 5.
Wait. So she said 11. That's not even...
Just pretend she said Jack.
Well, then 1 Jack?
1 Jack.
Cheat.
Nope.
Mary flips the card, revealing a Jack of Hearts. 4 takes it. Whoops.
110.
The room gets tense. We all realized what she might have put down. If we're right, and we call it, that means Victoria dies. What do we do? Do we call it? I look around. Everyone looks nervous. 1 Jack. I'm out. We all exhale. The thought of Victoria being put to death leaves our minds. Now there's Hunter, who just laid down his last card. Do we call him out? I know I won't, but I'd be surprised if nobody else did. I look around the room, expecting to see someone call him a cheat.
1 queen.
Huh? Why did nobody call him out? What's going on? I mean, I'm glad he's out, but why? But wait. If Leona just put down a queen...
Cheat. I have all the queens, remember? Not all the queens?
She flips the cards to reveal the 4th queen, the Queen of Spades. Fuck. I grab the hand from the middle and start looking through my new cards. Jack of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds, Queen of Spades and... Oh. Ja. Ich denke mal, wir haben jetzt ein kleines Problem. Und zwar den Joker. Den wir jetzt irgendwie loswerden müssen. Das wird interessant. Im nächsten Part aber, denn dieses Spiel zieht sich länger. Ich find's cool. Ich mag, dass es jetzt ein richtiges Spiel ist. Also, ich bin mal gespannt, wie es endet. Ganz ehrlich. Oh, das wird knapp. Bis nächstes Mal dann. Tschüss.